Greetings, we are Team Lode, and our problem statement is to develop a functional solution that demonstrates the face liveness of the user. The objective is to create a responsive and secure real-time face liveness detection system that runs over the user's browser with some issues solved and requirements met. We, as a team, have considered few key points and solved them through a proposed solution. The first one being the spoof detection. The user is authenticated using his real-time encodings and the stored ones. So, no other person can log in over the user's Aadhaar number. Also, we ensure the person's presence by a constant check for spoofing instances such as the photo of photo. Such passive detections are all done through ONNX based models as stated in the requirements. The detection is done and dusted over a very minimal time. The stored encodings are obtained in an average time of 175 milliseconds, while the model is loaded and the informations are compared with a cumulative time of less than 10 milliseconds. The passive check is constantly done throughout the process and it takes a meager 3 milliseconds to do so. In total, our solution takes less than 200 or 300 milliseconds to complete its detection. We also have two active solutions proposed, that is, the eye gaze test and the left-right test, which works over TensorFlow.js. Right from the beginning till the very end, every process is done over the user's browser and the information doesn't move anywhere outside the user's browser session, ensuring data privacy.
As the authentication process begins, the user enters their Aadhaar number. If someone else tries to authenticate, the system detects the mismatch and the authentication fails, redirecting back to the login screen. If the user's face is not clearly visible, the system responds with a face not active message, indicating that it cannot detect the face, prompting the user to adjust their position. If the user attempts to use a photo, the system quickly flags this as a spoofing attempt, and the authentication fails. When the user's real face is correctly positioned and captured, the system verifies it against the Aadhaar data and the authentication is successful, allowing the user to proceed to the active liveness tests. Moving on to the gaze test. The screen shows random points and the user is instructed to follow these points with their eyes. Notice how the system tracks the user's eye movements, ensuring they are following the instructions accurately. As the eyes move according to the system's prompts, the gaze tracking confirms that the user is actively participating and the test is passed. Next, in the left-right test, the user is instructed to turn their head to the right and to the left, following the on-screen directions. Here, you can observe how the system tracks key facial points, ensuring the head movement is within the expected range and meets the required thresholds. After passing both tests, the system grants access and the authentication is now complete. Thank you.